The BMI Awards are the oldest award ceremonies saluting country music's top songwriters. The 59th annual event celebrated many of Nashville's writers and publishers of the most performed songs on U.S. radio and television in the past year. Lynn caught up with some of the special guests on their way into the big event.
We're on the red carpet tonight for the BMI Country Music Awards, and we're going to catch up with some of the biggest stars in the industry and the songwriters who write the hits. We're here with Josh Turner. Now tonight, All Over Me is going to be recognized. I'm sure that's nice to get to come and have that.
Am I allowed to talk about it?
I think so.
Okay. This is Song of the Year tonight, and I'm pretty excited. You know, the reason I guess the biggest reason I'm excited is because I felt like, in spite of All Over Me going to #1, I felt like in some ways it got overshadowed by the huge success of Why Don't We Just Dance. So for it to be Song of the Year here at BMI tonight is just a huge honor, and I'm just, you know, elated to be here.
Big night, obviously. You know, songwriters. There's probably some of the most popular songwriters anywhere are in this room right now.
It's just cool to be like walking around with all these people that write all these amazing songs, and like I just met the girl that wrote Flat on the Floor, and I sang that on the show, so she thanked me for it. That's just awesome, you know. I'm excited to be here.
Bobby Braddock's one of the greats in our format, so we're real excited that he is being honored. I've had the great privilege of writing with him, spending a lot of time with him. Again, he's a guy that I've always admired and respected and looked up to, especially as a songwriter.
I'm a huge fan of all three of you individually. How in the world did you get it together?
We had a couch dream in summer party mode, and now we're on the red carpet. That's literally how it happened. We're friends, and she introduced me to Angelina, and that's 2 years ago, and we wanted to make a record. We weren't really sure what was going to happen, and here we are with, you know, a near gold single, and, you know, we had a #1 country album, and we're kind of just pinching ourselves right now.
Talk a little bit about the song you wrote that you're being honored for, and how fast your career is just really, it's doing really well.
Oh, you know, I wrote that song when I was 17 for a group of friends that I'll never be able to replace, and still see them every time I go home. And, you know, this song kind of took on a new light with Jason picking it up and taking it to the next level, and we couldn't be happier about it.
This is a song-driven business, and you know, to take a night out and honor the songs that make this business go around is important.
I've always been a fan of songwriters and great artists that wrote their own songs, and I've just always tried to be like them and work hard, moved to Nashville and said, hey, maybe I can do it too, you know, and so here we are doing it too.
And you've done it all, from being an artist to now this, and I saw you had a great performance the other night. I mean, artists, speaking of artists, Dallas Davidson could have been an artist, but he chose to write songs, and I bet you're pretty happy about that.
Yeah, well, thank you for saying that. It's, you know, it's what they do. My hat's off to them. They work a lot harder than people think they do, the artists do, and I've had the opportunity to present itself, but I really like writing songs and going fishing.
Your single is #1, boys?
We are on top of the world. We're feeling pretty good right now. The timing couldn't have been any more perfect for us. We've played, or we've been a part of CMA for a while now, and so coming and doing the red carpet for the last 4 years, but finally being at this point where we have a #1 song the same week that we're walking the red carpet and doing all these interviews. It's a lot of fun.
It's been funny that I never realized you could make that kind of money writing songs, and I never did it for money, and still don't, because there are sometimes you just cannot not write what you feel, and I'm just very grateful that still happens.
If I Die Young, I tell you what, it's been a really special song to be a part of. It's been kind of our giant hello to music, and it's been a song also that meant so much to other people, and that's why we're so excited that it's being honored tonight.
It's touched millions of lives, so
we bawl our eyes out every night in our signing lines with folks just coming through telling us their stories. One of my favorites was this little 13-year-old girl, and her mother had just passed away. She sang it at her mother's memorial service, and it was just so sweet to have this little moment that we got to share with her, and it's been the honor of our lives to be a part of this song.
And I mean, I think that is what music is supposed to do, you know, affect not only on the surface, but take it down to a deeper level, you know, and I'm just so thankful that's what If I Die Young has done.
Tonight must be extra super special for you because your dad is Dad's here, and he's going to be recognized. We all know.
Yeah, this is actually my first BMI award, and what a better BMI to come to than to watch your dad be nominated for Songwriter of the Year. So
all those years, you didn't come with your dad to any of these?
I've never been to one in my entire life, so it's pretty awesome to be here.
We are here with Bobby Braddock. Now, Bobby is the man of the evening, one of the best songwriters, the best songwriter, in my opinion, in the world, written songs for everybody, and had a long, long career.
Well, yeah, I'm lucky to be able to make a living doing something I like. We all are. All of us songwriters are fortunate, but a lot of people don't like their jobs, you know?
You're right, and it's not like coming to work for us, is it?
I think a lot of us songwriters, if we weren't doing this for a living, we'd be doing it as a hobby, you know?
You still write regularly every day, don't you?
Yeah. I'm just finishing a book called, it's my second book. This one's called Hollywood, Tennessee, and when I let go of it, then I'm going to get back into some serious songwriting.
To see the writers and publishers being honored for their heartfelt writing, because, you know, a lot of these rooms around here, they go in, sit in a room and write these songs from the heart, but to be honored, to them be honored, the writers, instead of the artists, it's just really nice.
Bobby Braddock is just classic. I remember being a little kid screaming at the top of my lungs, "Hey, stop loving her today." You know, just one of the first songs we recorded when I got signed to Curb was a tune that he had written called "I Thought There Was Time." And he's one of the greatest ever. He's a living legend songwriter. He's responsible for so many careers in this town. This town's built on songs. You know that. This is what it's about.
We still have lots more ahead, including a special after party where Inside Music Row has the exclusive coverage. You'll only find it here, so make sure to come right back.